What's going on, world? It's your girl Bia, aka Perico Princess, and I'm here with my girl Jen from Brooklyn on Ladies First.
What's up, guys? You got Jen from Brooklyn here. Another episode of Ladies First, and this week I have a very special guest. Well, each week I say I have a special guest, but her in particular because she's a special artist. I would say well, here's Bia, everyone, the Perico Princess. What's going on, Bia?
What's going on, Jen?
So I say you're special because your style of music is really a blend of trap and Latin music, right? And that's just, is it something like that?
It's like, well, it's a blend between like hardcore raw rap with like Latin, a lot of Latin influences and words, and then trap and singing. So it's just all over the place.
And you're a beautiful girl, so because you see these trap people, you know, in the trap rapping and stuff, you expect a dude, you know, from the hood, or you know what I mean?
That's true.
Go fronts, and here you are, the gorgeous Bia.
Thank you.
You're from Boston, I read, right? And I think we have something in common in there because you don't have an accent, but people say I have a Brooklyn accent because I'm from Brooklyn. Do you hate that when people give you that stereotype? Because a lot of Bostonians, you know, they say you have that accent at the end. The ka.
You definitely hear it like when I say certain words. I've traveled a lot and I lived a lot of different places in my life, so I guess my accent kind of faded, but sometimes I'll still get like the pak and the ka, or like the you know, like Boston. Like I say Boston. Out here people say Boston.
You're right.
So it's like, you know, it's different.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we got in common. That's a beautiful thing. That's why you're on Ladies First. But, you know, speaking of Boston, you know, to be honest, I would say when you think of hip hop, right? I think the only person from Boston that you really know, like people know that resonates with people.
Go ahead, say it.
It's Guru. Rest in peace.
Oh, yes.
I would say.
Yes.
I mean, you were going to say someone else?
No, I thought you was going to say someone else, but keep going.
Okay, but Guru, right? So, you know, for someone like you coming out of, you know, Boston, the streets of Boston, tell me how it was growing up in the hip hop scene out there and trying to put Boston on the map.
My era of high school was a lot of battle rap was like at its prime. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there was like a lot of battle rappers, and there was some from Boston too, like Chilla Jones particularly, that I used to hang out in the studio with them and hit the record button like on Pro Tools. So I just used to soak up all this real authentic rap, you know, bars that like was just not kind of what you hear so much of anymore. So, you know, I like just real rap, you know, and I think that Boston has a huge hip hop and underground rap culture, and we don't get enough credit for it, you know. And there's so much talent there, man. Like I just want to bring all the looks back home that I can because it's filled out there.
What about where you grew up in Boston?
I actually grew up like a lot of my childhood I grew up in the suburbs. Like my mom is from the suburbs, but when I started, like when I was like a teenager, you know, and you break away from home and you start living outside and live with your friends, or you get kicked out, whatever it is. I lived in Dorchester, so that has a big a lot of my friends like are inner city kids, you know. Like I grew up with a lot of inner city kids, and you know they have a lot of influence on me and the life that I live in, you know, just my growth. I mean, I was raised right, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in a situation where my family pushed me to the streets. It was more so like I was trying to find myself, and I found a family in the street, you know? So, you know, like a lot of kids that live in the suburbs, at first they might not be exposed to that life, and then they get exposed to that life and it just kind of sucks you in. You got to have enough like, you know, brains and smarts to be like, all right, I don't want to end up like this. You know what I'm saying? So how can I change my life and the lives of the people around me, especially a lot of my friends? Like, I just want to be an example to them, to show them like, you are not your circumstances. Like, we can break away from all of this.
I read that you also got into a really bad motorcycle accident.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you want to talk about that.
Oh yeah,
that's something. I'm sure that affected your life and how you saw your future and what you want to do with yourself, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It humbled every single part of me. So like,
do you ride a bike? Is that what happened?
No, I was actually on the back of my boyfriend's bike and we were leaving a festival, West Indian festival in the summer, and a drunk driver like came and busted a U-ey on like solid lines and just smacked us like 20 feet into the air. Like,
oh my god.
Like he had split his head open. Like I split my whole leg, like 17-centimeter laceration across my leg. I thought I was gonna get my leg amputated. So I didn't know if I was gonna actually keep my leg for the first I think it was 16 hours I was in the hospital. I had no idea what was going to happen to me. It was like the most traumatic experience of my life, but it humbled me because that was right after I signed my production deal with Pharrell. And I was like, wow, like, you know, like I remember Shay saying to me, like, why'd you get on a bike? Like, don't get on those bikes. You have to move differently now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
of course.
You can't just go around and live free and, you know, pop wheelies on the highway. Like, that's not what.
Can't do that. Now you're valuable. I mean, you always was valuable. But
Yeah.
that must have been. Wait, so hold up. So you're laying up in the hospital. You just signed a production deal with Pharrell.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you thinking? What are your thoughts? Like,
oh, I knew I wasn't gonna die, so I
Okay.
was like, I was Gucci with that. But I thought, like, I was like, dang, you know, I really hope that like nothing severe happens to my leg. Like, I hope I'll be able to walk the same. It took me a long time. Like, I had a real ugly limp for like maybe
Wait, was it like a gangster lean that you kind of incorporated
I
to your
tried
daily
to make
walk?
it a pimp lean because I had the crushes. But I was funny because it actually like it groomed me into a better artist, like, and I got hella respect for it because I was still in it. Like the day I got out the hospital, I was in the studio the next day.
What? How long were you in the hospital for?
I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks.
Damn, and right after you just went straight to the studio.
Right the day after I got out the hospital, like, well, I was out the hospital one day and then the next day I was in the studio with crutches, like,
Dang,
in
girl.
so much pain.
God
But I had to get it done. Like, I had
You
to get
getting it done. God bless that you made it through that accident for real.
Yes, thank you. So God is so good, man. Everything I do it with him. Like, and he has brought me so many places.
And so how did you link up with Pharrell? Did he just hear that, you know, your music online, or did you send it to him? How did that happen?
My manager, who's actually Family, familiar with Family?
Okay, yes.
Star Trek.
Yes.
He actually found me off YouTube. My first video, High, it was just like, at the time, there was no girls really rapping that way. Like, there's a lot of female rappers every now and then, but I was, this is like 2010. I was riding around in a limo with my DJ at the time, who was my homegirl. She looked exactly like me. And we were just smoking hella weed. And
I saw the video. If you haven't seen it, it's called High. Yes, on YouTube.
yeah, so it was just something you
Rolling
didn't.
the L's.
You just something you did not see from girls. And it was just like kind of cool. It was like, you know, that was Khalifa era, and they were like, wow, there's no girls that really are comfortable doing this. Like, this is, do I like this, or is this like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it was different.
And that's when you signed to the I Am Other imprint.
Actually, no.
You're not.
No, well,
Wait,
no,
that's
it,
not.
It didn't. I didn't sign them right then.
Oh.
Like, people think like when they found me off YouTube, like I signed the deal right away, and we were all like, everyone was happy, and you know, yeah, rolling to the bank. But no, that's not what happened. Like,
So what's the real 100 on that situation?
well, when
aren't you? Are you?
Oh no, I
waiting?
am.
Now
I am.
you are.
Now I am.
But back then,
after when they took me under the wing, I ended up packing all my stuff from Boston to Miami in a U-Haul truck, and I drove down to Miami, and I just struggled. I struggled. Like, I went through like 3 apartments and mattresses on the floor. Like every that quintessential story of like the struggling artist, like that was me. So, you know, it took me about 1.5 years before I actually got a deal.
Really?
I just learned from them. Like, I just they just took me under the wing, and they were just trying to help me. So it was kind of like, I want to say like artist development without that stamp.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that you are on the I Am Other imprint, right? I can say that.
God is good.
God is great. God is grand. How is it working with Pharrell in the studio?
Oh, it's so sick. Like, it's so amazing. Like, I just take so many gems from him as a person, and you know, like, just he's so ahead of the world, and he just constantly reassures me and reminds me to just believe in myself, my struggle, and what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let anybody steer me away from who I am, but still evolve. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, nobody better you want to be around with. Like, one of the most successful people in the world, still the most humble, perfect example of what you should be when you make it.
And he gives off that aura too. Seriously,
It's really him though.
That's him all the
Yeah,
way.
it's really like that.
In front of the camera, behind. I mean, off
Absolutely.
the scenes, everything.
Absolutely, like never change.
And how's it with production wise? Does he come in with like 50 beats ready to go and like listen to this, that, or does he make the beat right there and then for you to hear? Like,
yeah, like he'll make it right there, and it's so weird. I've never actually had that. So I've like before that, I never seen anybody really do that. And it's always sounds that I'm like, do I like that sound at first? And then I'm like, wow, this is banging.
Yes.
And it's so, they're so complex. Sometimes it takes me a little while to really know how I'm gonna attack it.
Yes.
You know, because it's so so different.
You're doing a million things, including, if you guys don't know, Bia's on Sisterhood of Hip Hop. What happened? What's going on? Was there beef or drama? Why aren't you on there no more?
Oh, it's so funny. No, no beef with me, no drama, no ill will on this side. It's just it opened up so many doors for me. It was such a blessing to do the show, and there's no outlet like TV.
Because a lot of people, you know, when they hear reality television, even if I know T.I. is the producer behind that show, right? Or he created it?
He's one of the executive producers.
So even without that, you know, a lot of people get hesitant when they hear reality TV show, right? Like, how are they going to show me on TV? Is it going to look crazy? Are people going to see me the right way?
Yeah.
Did you ever have hesitations before you did the show?
First season.
Okay.
First season, I was like, you know, I'm going to go into this just me, 100% me. Like, you know, and if it's not cool enough for the TV world, then like if they're not interested enough in what I got going on, then I'ma still be me. But you gotta kind of open up a little. Like your fans still want to see a little bit of your personal life. They want to know about your family life. You know, so you gotta give a little to get a little, especially when it comes to TV.
How do you feel about how women are depicted in hip hop nowadays? Because you either come in, you're a pretty face, or you know you don't have the talent, or you're just a product of something. So
yeah, it's funny that you say that, because it's either like if you're the pretty face, it's like, oh, you're only on because you got a pretty face. And then if it's like if you got the pretty face and the bars, it's like, well, she must not write her bars. Like oh, somebody must really help with what's going on there. So I mean, you know, you gotta deliver, and you gotta really not let what people say get to you, because you know no woman wakes up every single day like A1 ready to go outside, like
never.
Hey, face beat, hair slayed, like, you know, so it's like they expect a lot from us, women in general, not just female rappers. But you know, you just you gotta just do you. Like I've learned to just do me. Sometimes I'm in sneakers and sweats and I look homeless, and other days I'm in designer. Like it's however I feel.
Chill.
It's just I'm ready for whatever. Like I'm ready to. The sky is really the limit, and even the sky is not the limit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many possibilities. The world is there, like right at my fingers, and I'm just waiting to like embrace it.
And you are, because you're ready, right?
I'm ready.
Because I hear you're also working on a new album. I mean, we're actually working on your debut album.
It's a lot of love and work that went into it, and I feel like I really listened to what people wanted from me, and you know what they liked
from Chola season to what you're doing now.
Yeah,
okay.
Like the songs that kind of hit. Like even I'm just growing, you know, like I'm growing as an artist, so I'm trying new things, and I'm falling in love with so many different sounds and beats too. Like I got a ton of great production on Knock on Wood.
Okay.
Everyone from 30 Rock ear drummers to Don Cannon.
Okay.
To like oh gosh, tons of people, like KE on the track did a couple joints for me from Atlanta, like a lot of Atlanta-based producers. I love that vibe down there.
And when can we expect that to drop?
I'm hoping after January, like kind of February, March time.
What's next for you besides the EP and mixtape?
A couple collabs, like in the makeup world, and because you know I'm a makeup girl.
Okay.
Like I love it.
Yay!
But
what's your favorite brand?
Don't ask me that. Anastasia Beverly Hills.
Girl. Yes. I have 5 tubes of her lipsticks in my bag right now.
She does no wrong in my eyes. But
are you collabing with her?
Oh no, I wish. But
okay.
Anastasia,
you never know.
Nordvina, holla. But and fashion. I'm dipping into the fashion space finally, which I'm really excited about.
Cool.
Like some collabs we got going in the works. Really dope stuff.
You can't say nothing, right?
I'll say it has a little bit of a UK influence. We're working with some people out some far away.
Well, see, you got so much going on, Bia. Like I said, just sky's the limit. You doing your thing, and make sure you look out for her, because she has so much coming in. 2016 is on and popping. All right, Bia, so this is the part of my show where we play a game of this or that to do with every guest, all right? So 2 things are going to pop up on the screen. It can be either weed or makeup, and you're going to have to pick between either or, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Give it to me. What you got?
Let's go. More annoying Boston stereotype, your accent or you're all alcoholics?
Look at this. This
Who did that? Who found the Shout out to Jen Thacker for finding the
Okay. See, I never heard that we're all alcoholics. I ain't never heard that
That's
one.
what they say in these streets.
That's crazy. Okay, well, I'll say that one because that's not.
alcoholics.
I don't know if that's so true.
Okay.
The alcohol thing might not be that true, man.
All
But
right.
the it's cool with me. I get it.
Okay. True Boston pride, Patriots or Celtics?
Oh, Patriots. But I can't. I can't pick. But the Patriots do no wrong.
Okay. I'm a Jets fan, so that doesn't sound good to me. Bobby Brown or Usher?
Ooh, you set me up with this one.
I warned you, Bia. I said it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Usher.
Usher?
All right.
Listen, just because I'm looking at you, don't
All right, because of my song Bobby Brown, I'm gonna have to go with my dog Bobby Brown. And he's from Boston, so Bobby Brown all the way. Sorry, Usher.
Okay.
I'll get back with you later.
Duet with Selena or Celia Cruz?
You are so good. How are you doing this to me?
I mean, I try to stump ya.
I'm gonna have to go with Selena's.
Selena's? Yeah?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah, that's my bae.
Okay. I'm going to name some songs, all right? Produced by the Neptunes, of course, Pharrell and Chad. Tell me which one made a bigger impact in music.
Drop It Like It's Hot.
Oh, all the way. Not the whole. I just want to love ya.
Nah, Drop It Like It's Hot was a little bit more my style.
Okay. Milkshake or Holla Back Girl?
Milkshake.
Netflix and chill or kick it at the trap house? What's your style?
Oh my gosh. I don't ever want to kick it at the trap house. Netflix and chill.
Tomboy or girly girl? Which one are you?
I fall in between them both. So, but I lean more. Well, see, look at the makeup. How can you do me like this? Like, I'm a tomboy all the way, but I wear hella. Like, I love makeup. If you're gonna give me a tomboy picture, like you gotta
She'll
make
be
her like
super fly, like
she
an
gotta be
Aaliyah.
like a Aaliyah tomboy.
Got
Okay,
you.
Then we'll go with that.
Worst thing a guy can do on the first date: talk about himself the whole time, or ask you to pay half the bill.
Like, did he invite me on the date? Oh, it doesn't matter. If he asked me to pay half the bill, he's out of here.
Yeah, cheap ass. Yeah, who would want you to pay half the bill?
Like,
right?
I would be like, you gotta go along with this bill and this food. Like, you can have it all. I'm out.
Realest trap star: Young Jeezy or Future? The true trap star.
Come on, don't do me like this. Jeezy originated, like, Jeezy the Snowman, man. Like, do you know what he did for my era? Like, he was the original, like, trap god. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go with Future. I'm Future Hive, man.
Okay.
But I can't turn my back. Like, Jeezy is a legend, man. You can never take away what he did. He is trap. Like, trap is what it is because of Jeezy.
Okay. But you rocking with Future.
But right now, like, Future all day, baby.
Future Hive. Who'd be a bigger competition or rap battle? Saya or Naima Supreme?
That's a good one. I think to battle.
And these are her sisterhood of hip hop.
Nah, these are my sisters, man. Like,
Okay,
I actually mess with both of these girls real heavy. Like, I love them. Like, I'm gonna have to go with Saya. Might be a little trickier.
Saya.
But she can still be dealt with.
Okay. Just so you know.
That's my dog, man. It's all love. Like, they both hard. So yeah, but I think when it comes to bars, yeah, maybe Saya.
Saya. Win a Grammy or have the #1 song on Billboard for a month?
Billboard for a month.
Really? I'm just because some people say Grammy.
Well, okay, well, all right.
Break it down. Know why.
When you're thinking of like where I'm at right now,
yeah,
I would love a billboard record for a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would definitely put me where I need to be. But like, overall musical accomplishments, I don't think that there's a lot of people that never got Grammys that are absolutely legendary, and it doesn't take away from what they brought to music because they don't have a Grammy. Like, I have a Kanye mentality when it comes to award shows. Like, I don't think it defines an artist.
More important, the beat or the lyrics on a record?
Oh, I'm beat all the way.
The beat.
Like, because if the beat is whack, I can't even listen to the lyrics. Like, I can't even get through it.
Okay. Final question. You ready? Who would be more likely to be the first to show up with a bail money if you got locked up?
Family.
Pharrell or Family? Oh, Family.
Family. Family would probably be at the station already before I had to call.
Oh, like that. It's on.
Well, because Pharrell's on The Voice, so he can't really leave.
That's true. That's true.
It's just... Yeah, he's at The Voice. Like, look, I know that's my dog. He might wire me the bail money.
There it is. So that could happen too, but it won't get you in time because family
will already be right there.
That's what it is. Yo, Via, thank you so much for taking part in this game.
Oh,
I'm glad
it's so
I stumped
fun.
you. Thank you.
You are good, Jen. You're good.
I try a little bit. And now she's gonna bless us with a performance of her single, Bobby Brown, in the studio. You ready to rock this?
Bobby Brown, let's get it.
Let's do it.
I got it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Who the fuck said they been getting to that money out here, boy? That shit is unheard of. Everyone you see me with, bet they ain't saying shit if they witness a murder. Wipe down the clip, we on point like a cursor. When you know the plug, you don't talk to the server. The feds think they on when they watching my horn, but I guess that bitch wrong because this one's a burner. I think I'm sick of these rappers that talk about trapping but showing no urgency. I come from Boston where niggas will do you like Bobby and off your security. Ooh. Ooh. Bobby Brown. Okay. Pool full of money I'm saving. I dive in like amen. Can I get a witness? One thing you can't be is broke, but two things you won't be is broken in my business. I left them all with that white Chanel bag now, like that's what I call new edition. Can't fuck a checkup like Nick when you acting suspicious, looking for forgiveness. Ooh. Ooh. It's flooded. Food on the corner with that Bobby Brown. 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 Okay. I'm sipping brown, I'm coming down, I'm young and high, I'm filthy rich. Barry White with Bobby Brown, I passed around that Triller shit. Sipping brown, I'm coming down, I'm young and high, I'm filthy rich. Filthy rich. Filthy rich. I'm sipping brown, I'm coming down, I'm young and high, I'm filthy rich. Mix Barry White with Bobby Brown, I passed around that Triller shit. I feel like Bobby and 80 for all the wrong reasons I'm hated. Maybe I'm arrogant, maybe I'm flagrant, but my prerogative, the reason I made it. Tell him.
Ooh, Bia.
What's up, Jen?
The Perico Princess, I should say.
We are here.
Let them know we can find stuff at if they want to find you on the digital platform.
Check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Perico Princess, Perico. Princess, regular spelling, and petticoatprincess.com. I drop everything on my website.
That's what it is. She got more heat coming for you guys.
Oh, knock on wood, it's very on the way. It's right here.
See you next time on Ladies First.